Surge is in play.
Yeah, but it's still going to be 5 ultimates to 0. Cloud9 cannot give up this point, but how do you win a fight like this? It's almost impossible. The odds are stacked completely against them. Rogue have so many options. And AKM, wow, just going huge. 4 kills, and this is almost for sure going to be over. It feels incredibly bad.
Wow, they had 5 ultimates. It seems like they only needed 1.
Overwatch Kings have lost a fair bit of time. We're going to see Anatonia. He discovers the hidden Reaper there as well. Cypher was lying in wait, and Anatonia can't take that fight after using his Reflect. Has to back away. Now Deadeye's coming out. Oh my God! It's 4 kills on the Deadeye, and Anatonia now can back it up in the back of the fight. That's exactly what Overwatch Kings needed.
Clockwork manages to get the click off there. We can see the Deadeye now coming out of Gods. Can he land one of those big moments? You bet your life he can! He gets himself the triple with the Graviton Surge from Enigma, and that surely might well flip it in their favor. Overtime is running, but that's only a matter of time as Splice get aced, and Energy are going to flip it and hold it.
Horrible for them, but Deadeye coming in. The knockup actually helps Mendo pick up 2 kills. Both losers are now down. Mendo's still somehow alive. He gets the headshot on the Emog, and Fane's kind of looking to maintain this point. Mendo has Deadeye available. Faneless has Sound Barrier again to follow up with. They're looking to take this point. I don't know if Celtics can hold on to this. They're going to need to switch to some more Tracers to get back on the point as quick as they can. What?
There's Cyrix trying to dive around the back, doesn't manage to catch himself the shot. The Ricochet doesn't quite take him down either, doesn't quite connect, but they are taking... Oh! There's the headshot they needed. That's Deegan. Getting into the lance onto Ziggy. They're going to push around the side, but Alfie manages to get himself a kill on Kitty as they try and push in. That is Rebellious down. That is the Reinhardt out of the picture, and that is a big deal as Deegan lands a mid-air headshot once again onto Cyrix. Brilliant stuff. It looks like France may well have just done it, taking Hollywood.
What the hell, Deegan, was that? That was insane!
Okay, Reaver's going to see if he can land some shots.
This is going to be beautiful, I think, if he hits the timing right.
Oh! There we go. That's what you're after. That's all you need. Just puts you one man to the good already on the way in.
But they're going to hold from the high ground. Why not? He's already at 40% of his ultimate. The rest of the team trying to come in is going to get taken extremely low. Stoops forced to jump in with the Promo Rage. He's going to follow before he can really have a chance. Seagull's going to get... No, he didn't get post-bomb up. He actually does stay alive for this one. The Revive's going to be used just to keep him up.
Yeah, just keep him alive. Manages to get back around there. Switches back across. Should be able to deal with Buds. Has got his ultimate available. Pops it down. Tries to launch himself. Oh, he managed to get Buds. Well, managed to play the Dragon Strike. And he gets Cool Matt. They're rocket launching himself up there. And well...
I would imagine if Ubers start losing some people, we're going to see the Tracers come in even more in a full force.
Just going to keep that hover around. He picks Buds off midair. That's going to be the second kill onto Custer, and that will be Seagull wiping the points off. Down the hole you go. No, he manages to leap himself out of there.
His nano boost as well could be pretty good. Energy, because they're behind the 8 ball now, behind in terms of time, they need to stagger these ults out a little bit more. Seagull goes in there as well. Nano, oh my God, how fast do you want to go? 3 kills for him, should get a 4th at the back, that one. And that's it. 2 ults committed for a complete team.
They actually can't go back to lobby.
But they left him. Oh, well, they had left him. Shadowburn comes in and says, I'm not leaving him. You got to be kidding. I'm not leaving a monkey behind us. We got to deal with that one. Shadowburn gets himself a triple. Make it a quad. And then 5. Can he make the 6? Where's the ace? Oh, forsaken you, scumbag.
Well, so there you go. They can't go back to lobby. Oh, wow, Shadowburn. That... Oh my...
I think he was expecting
to
go back
sexy.
to lobby or what, but I don't know. He's just gone in and wrecked them.
Well, you can't really go back to lobby because they've already had first contact.
I know, and actually, to be fair, it was Midland that said, no, we can't.
Has to be a quad, gods. There's no way it's not. And there it is. So we didn't get to see it the first time. He dodged away from the pulse bomb out of ID to QD, picks up the quad kill.
Time here after this 4-man pulse bomb, which I think is going to be play of the game.
Oh, dear God. My heart is pounding. I'm easily... This is what competitive Overwatch is meant to be right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Lord. This is going to be it.
Yep, right after the res. Here it comes.
My God.
Just delicious there. For any fair player, that is kind of the dream.
You can see Graviton Surge is available here. Sharak is definitely going to hold on, but look how quickly that shield is being chunked down. Creation understand how quickly that needs to be dealt with, and there comes a barrage coming up, and that's just going to be the perfect mismatch of ultimates. RTR even got himself involved there. In fact, it wasn't even Lynxer getting the kills away, and even Draceus with a heal in a pocket. It's going to be enough for Creation to keep pushing. It's a full wipe.
Rogue very intelligent, very calm. They say, you know what? They hold it this time. Let's pull back. Let's not give them any more charge on their ultimates, and let's push when we have more.
Yeah, every time I'm looking up at the board, it's either one ultimate or no ultimates, or the entire team has the ultimate. So they've been able to sit well, but Kai with a massive Graviton surge, he's going to pick up 4 kills in an instant.
You can see the Xayah coming back in. They're capping the points out here. They have to get in and contest again. The Graviton surge is huge.
And Radio Boy got pulled in too, but Atomicus with the barrage picks up 2 kills, gets a 3rd as well. This might have been enough to actually solidify this one. You see Winston just raging on point. Lorix didn't even drop. Fox is the last man alive. They had to do something to stop this one from being captured. Now the overtime's taken away. Is there anyone even close enough? No! Bikini BG Sports being down 99% to 0. Comeback to tie things up at 1 apiece.
It's still contested, at least for the moment now, and Nicholas coming forward. He gets the sound barrier at least on him and going to keep him alive as Harbler even switches towards Farah. Look at this push from Solo mid. They're hanging on. They're still there. The kill feed is full of liquid players going down. AZK, second chance. Maybe it will work. He pushes onto the point in that D.Va. He gets cut down though by Talk very, very quickly. Surely not. This overtime is still ticking. They need to get these players up, but even a Transcendence comes on towards the point. DeHang keeping himself alive. My lord, Jason, is this going to happen?
Well, we'll see. DeHang, he's the last man alive. He's finally going to fall down. It's finally Waz switches over to the far, but it's too late. Team Solo Mid in overtime will take the point, and more importantly, they'll take the 2-1 lead.
But now we're starting to build some momentum. The last push comes up here for Reunited, and Rogue have got a hot-footed out there and start to stall this payload a little bit longer still.
Actually Reunited this time for one final push. We have Unko, though, coming out here with the Zenyatta ult in a second. That's definitely going to stall the cart and maybe even win them this fight. They don't have too many ultimates to cross. Actually, Unko goes down. I didn't see quite who killed him there. Was that Unfixed on Tracer? Just
Yep, Unfixed doing work, just like we see on the screen here as well. He's playing RKM as well. This is perfect. Reunited, it's Unfixed, paving the way to ending the map here at the very least here. Tafik got Winghaven, but there's not much else he can do. He's trying to stall from the backline. He gets onto the payload. He's going to go down, but no, Unco gets in there. That's a clutch Transcendence. It's going to keep the 2 of them alive for a little bit longer, but eventually that healing's going to run out. Tafik does have the Discord orb on him, and now it's being switched across. Somehow Rogue have managed to rally the troops. They're standing on this payload, and AKM gets a double, and they're going to hold for now.
one last hold. That is absolutely amazing. That kill onto Zenyatta when he was 95% ultimate was absolutely key there. He could have contested that. He could have saved all his teammates. It would have been the other way around entirely. But now we're going to have to see one last push, a rushed push. In 30 seconds remaining, we have Winghaven who's going to lead the charge, drop his Earth Shatter, in theory.
In theory, ideally that would happen, right? 4 ultimates here for Reunited, so they got a lot of offensive capabilities. 3 offense heroes, right? They brought Unfixed in on the Tracer, so they're really going for it. They've got to finish. This is Reunited's pick. This is where they're supposed to turn it around. But Winghaven gets up behind Rogue, stands behind it, he lays down the Earth Shatter as well. Nox is going to be the first to fall. Valentanja takes it down. The charge is going in. The Monkey's in trouble. Unco and Windspot falling down. And Reunited, they've broken the deadlock, or at least it seems that way. They're going to get home just in time. 8 minutes and 59 seconds. Doesn't get much closer than that.
They did not need that last second.